I live in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, where Bob Norris, the sheriff, has handed out hundreds and hundreds of deputies' badges, all to corporation members, the Brotherhood. And the Brotherhood in Idaho owns the state of Idaho through federal oversight. They commit crimes, abuse of power, and literally terrorism. They get away with whatever they want. Hurting people, harming people, killing people, running over children. It doesn't matter. Same way in Spokane County, but let's focus on Idaho. Brad Little's held the door open for these scumbag cops to flow into this state, and they're crammed in the sheriff's office where these lovely, also corporation members to the Brotherhood, have almost exclusive oversight over these sheriff's office, aside for the sheriff. That's the reason why they needed Bob Norris, a cop that committed crimes against Republican figureheads and was fired in LA. You can look at my ex-account and see that. Anyway, they got mad because I filed these corruption complaints and they somehow got a hold of him. Isn't that strange? And that was from Idaho State Attorney General's office, Mr. Labrador. So anyway, they start committing crimes, they start hurting people, and the sheriff keeps hurting women and keeps getting lawsuits filed. And then finally he oversteps the bounds and he gets thrown in front of AG Labradoodle, whatever. And he just pardons him right out in the open. And this is years after I had made several complaints against that sheriff's office, which they say there's nothing they can do. But it comes down to legalities. This is the specific area that they are allowed to investigate as a sheriff. And the sheriff is allowed to investigate its deputies, and the FBI field office are the only other ones that can investigate the deputies underneath the sheriff. So as you can see, it's a locked-in system where they protect these cops. A lot of them are very, very bad cops, And they don't care. They keep hurting and killing people. And they keep terrorizing my life, and they've been doing it for 5.5 years. Thousands of phone calls, emails, IC3 reports that I've sent. It's gotten so bad now that I actually have a couple of witnesses, besides all of the information and evidence that I've sent the DOJ. But they keep committing crimes, and they bring their children on these crimes. How would you like your kid going to a school that had cops of children learning how to commit crimes, and the hundreds of deputies' badges handed out to their membership club, the Brotherhood? This is an actual serious domestic terrorist activity where Pam, Dan, Cash, Donald, none of them listen. None of them. I don't know what the problem is.